Welcome back to our special Tamil Nadu Turmoil. We have been asking the question, has the two-party system in Tamil Nadu ended or likely to come to an end soon? What is in it for the national alliances? I've been speaking with Mr. R.K. Radhakrishnan, Associate Editor, Frontline, Nani Sankaran, a popular writer and commentator, T.S. Krishnamurthy, former CEC Chief Election Commissioner, and T.N. Gopalan, also a senior journalist. Mr. Radhakrishnan, well, straight away that question to you. Do you think that now the BJP has a look in because Palaniselvam is likely to be a more loyal ally than Jayalalitha, who, if at all, backed the centre only on her terms? Does the BJP get a slight toehold?
See, BJP is going to come to Tamil Nadu as a third force. We saw in the last by-elections, they were the third largest party. Not that it really mattered. They got only 1,500 to 2,000 votes in each constituency. But the significant thing is that they came the third, which means that they have an organization in place across the state right now to take, with both hands any opportunity that comes their way. Yes, they are a presence in Tamil Nadu, but we have to also look at the fact that an imploding ADMK will first benefit the DMK. The first right of refusal to rule the state or to mess up the state will go to the DMK.
Yes.
So, Lata, very clearly the DMK is in with a right, 1 foot right into the Fort St. George, which is the seat of state power, and it is their play. If they mess up or they create any of this trouble, which I don't see them doing anything. You should see during the entire episode, Stalin has only spoken some 3-4 times. There have been a few people stepping out of line, saying things like DMK will support Palaniselvam and all that. But Stalin has very clearly put a lid on all those things and made it very clear that he will not support. So DMK is waiting and watching. They are possibly coming in to fill the void created by the ADMK. But yes, there is a huge political space open in Tamil Nadu. It's up for grabs, and BJP is best placed to take that bet.
Okay. Well, Mr. Krishnamurthy, actually to you, how will the Election Commission decide in terms of giving the AIADMK symbol? What are the rules they normally follow?
No, as far as the symbol is concerned, it has to be decided by the Election Commission by hearing both factions. Both the factions will have to say who is having the majority control over the party. There are guidelines given in various judgments of the Supreme Court. And so it should not be difficult for them to ascertain as to who holds the majority control over the party. And that will be in accordance with the constitution of the party, as it was done recently in the case of Samajwadi Party. So the Election Commission will sit as a tribunal, hear both the parties and arrive at a decision in the light of the guidelines given by the Supreme Court. I would like to add one more thing. Your ticker says that governor should have the floor test as early as possible. I didn't say that. The governor should have the floor test within 48 hours. He cannot delay it any longer.
Fair point, sir. We'll get that changed. Mr. Gopalan, what is your sense? Will AIADMK have any large faction under Palanisammy or Palaniselvam? Or, it is going to be invitation DMK?
Well, I would think, as Radhakrishnan was saying, DMK stands to gain a lot. As to your question, whether the BJP stands to gain, that as far as I am concerned, the BJP, the Parivar, the Hindutva forces, whatever you call them, they will remain eternal outsiders in this state.
Okay.
There is no way whatsoever they can appeal to popular imagination. If they have been able to kind of get some following here and there, it is thanks to Mr. Modi's personal popularity, his appeal, thanks to the UPA's wonderful performance.
Okay.
Apart from that, some troubles in the Western Belt in Coimbatore, etc.
Okay.
That apart, Hindu nationalism, Hindu fanaticism, I don't think will ever drop roots in this state.
Okay. Well, your assessment, Nani, how will Tamil Nadu politics look 3 months down the line? Is it going to be one dominant DMK and several fractions of AIA-DMK? Will it be one large fraction of AIA-DMK, the DMK and several other how will it look? Will it be multi-party? Will it be two dominant parties and many fractions?
Definitely, DMK will become a dominant party in the present scenario. But ADMK cannot be wished away. There will be one major faction of ADMK which would ally with BJP, and BJP would try to make use of that ADMK to increase its vote share initially and seat share. They have always been only looking at slowly expanding their vote share and seat share. So they will look towards an alliance with one ADMK faction in the 2019 Lok Sabha election.
Okay. Well, is there no chance, Mr. Gopalan, that there could be some dominant leader emerging in AIA-DMK at all? It has to be DMK and fractions. Is that how you're looking at politics 3 months down the line?
Unfortunately, yes. The only possibility is during MGR's time, his constant refrain used to be DMK is evil.
Okay.
That somehow kind of made a strong imprint on the minds of a majority of the Tamil electorate. That could still subsist. So you can perhaps try and see somebody like Pannirselvam has no mass appeal right now. So, people think he is a much better choice than Sasikala because Sasikala is identified with any and every kind of misrule, misgovernance.
Yeah, exactly, sir. You know, if you're positioning yourself as anti-evil, then Sasikala and being convicted in the disproportionate assets case and the known Mannargudi mafia doesn't make her look like a counterfoil to an evil force at all. Therefore, my question is there? The other thing that's doing the buzz is
could be
the other buzz doing the rounds is that Rajinikanth or some extraordinary popular person could step into the vacuum. Is that a chance?
No. He's a spent force. I mean, his time has gone. He missed the bus long ago in the 90s. Sorry.
No, I don't
expect him to first, he is not going to. It is not in him to take any kind of risk.
I guess he refused to board the bus.
The golden chance was in 96.
Fair point. Okay, he's refused to board the bus, so we should not.
He is not going to do that at all. No.
Well, finally, Mr. Radhakrishnan, I wanted to...
he is not going to risk it again now when he is over the hill almost.
Okay, well, Mr. Radhakrishnan, I finally wanted to ask you, will this all result in the Congress becoming, say, in the national politics, a slightly bigger force to reckon with? I mean, obviously they have no chance in the 2019 election as of now, but they seem to be forging winning alliances. The alliance with Akhilesh, for instance, as well the fact that Nitish Kumar is quite overtly supporting that alliance. And now if the DMK were a force to reckon with, or the force to reckon with in Tamil Nadu, given their old alliance with Congress, does the Congress chances brighten much more if this is the way politics were to play, getting DMK a resounding voice in Tamil Nadu?
See, there is a lot of anger against the Congress in the DMK in Tamil Nadu because Congress single-handedly defeated the DMK in the 2016 May Legislative Assembly elections by insisting on these 41 seats for their members, out of which they won only 8 seats. If the Congress had been a little more pragmatic, if Rahul Gandhi had been a little more pragmatic, we would have seen the DMK ruling the state with the support of the Congress, with the outside support or whatever. But then they would have had a state in their hands. Now, this is where the DMK comes from. There is a lot of anger, but yes, it's still early days. If they have to have a hold in Delhi, the DMK very certainly understands that their best chance is the Congress, given the kind of stuff that has gone on with the central government itself, demonetization and a lot of other things also, which has affected Tamil Nadu very greatly. Now, that is where I come from. But ADMK right now is imploding, yes. But then Congress will not benefit out of that as far as I am concerned, because Tirunavakar sir, the guy who is sitting in top of the Congress today here, Congress president, happens to be a former ADMK person himself, and the Congress has not been making any noises. It's nowhere in the scene here, even as this drama is unfolding here, the tragedy is unfolding here. So, if anything, the BJP stands to gain more than the Congress in this particular episode.
All right, we will have to leave it at that. Out of time, gentlemen, but the events are fast moving and we will have occasion to reach out to all of you yet again. Thank you very much, Mr. Radhakrishnan, Mr. Shankaran, Mr. Gopalan and Mr. Krishnamurthy. Well, the key takeaways, it does look like the AIADMK is going to implode sooner or later. The glue of political power may not keep this party together, in which case midterm polls seem likely, probably round the corner. For the moment, of course, we head into a floor test, but in distant future, chances are that one of the national parties could get a toehold in Tamil Nadu, or at least get more support, more reliable support from Tamil Nadu politics for their national alliances. That's it on this special show, Turmoil in Tamil Nadu. Thank you for watching.